Welcome, viewers, to a somber exploration into a facet of the legal world that is both tragic and mysterious: deaths within the courtroom. The courtroom, traditionally a symbol of justice, has occasionally been the stage for shocking and untimely demises that challenge the very principles it stands for. Lee Harvey Oswald. Alright, let's dive into the wild and mysterious tale of Lee Harvey Oswald and the courtroom drama that unfolded, or should I say, unraveled in the aftermath of President John F. Kennedy's assassination. So, picture this: it's November 24, 1963, just 2 days after the shocking events in Dallas. Lee Harvey Oswald, the guy accused of assassinating JFK, is being transferred to the county jail. But hold your horses, because this story takes an unexpected turn. As Oswald is casually strolling through the basement of the Dallas police headquarters, a man named Jack Ruby decides he's had enough of courtroom drama and takes matters into his own hands. In a move that shocked the nation, Ruby whips out a gun and shoots Oswald right then and there. Now, you might be wondering why Ruby did it. Some say it was out of sheer anger and grief over Kennedy's assassination. Others suspect there might be some deeper conspiracy at play. Regardless, it turned the whole courtroom affair into a mind-boggling saga that still raises eyebrows today. Imagine the alleged assassin of the president getting a swift dose of justice in the most unexpected of places. It's the kind of twist you'd expect in a Hollywood thriller, not a real-life courtroom drama. The Oswald Ruby affair is a curious and controversial chapter in the history books, leaving us with more questions than answers. Just another day in the wild world of crime and punishment. Slobodan Praljak. Buckle up for the wild ride that was the Slobodan Praljak case. It's 2017, the International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia, ICTY, is about to wrap up its proceedings, and Praljak, a Bosnian Croat military leader, is sitting in the courtroom. Now, here's where it gets crazy. As the judges confirm his 20-year sentence for war crimes, Praljak stands up, takes a defiant swig from a small vial, and declares, "Slobodan Praljak is not a war criminal. I reject your judgment." Talk about a courtroom mic drop, but that vial he drank? It wasn't some magic escape potion. Turns out, it was poison. Praljak had just committed suicide right there in the courtroom. Chaos ensues, everyone's evacuated, and the whole world is left scratching its head, wondering how in the heck this could happen on live television. Now, you might be wondering, why the dramatic exit? Well, Praljak was determined to go out on his own terms, making a statement that would be remembered. Whether you see it as an act of desperation or defiance, there's no denying it turned a regular court proceeding into a jaw-dropping spectacle. The Praljak case goes down in history as one of the most surreal courtroom moments ever. It's like a tragic Shakespearean drama played out in real life, leaving us with a mix of shock, confusion, and a lingering sense of disbelief. Who said courtrooms were boring, right? Jeffrey Epstein. Get ready for the roller coaster that is the Jeffrey Epstein case. Picture this: a financier with a lavish lifestyle, connections to high-profile individuals, and an island that practically screams sinister secrets. Jeffrey Epstein, the man of the hour, or should I say scandal, was like the James Bond of finance gone rogue. With a penchant for the extravagant, he hobnobbed with politicians, celebrities, and royalty. But beneath the glitz and glamour lurked a dark underbelly. Enter the infamous Lolita Express, Epstein's private jet that allegedly ferried the elite to his private island, ominously dubbed Little St. James. Rumors of wild parties, influential figures, and questionable activities ran rampant. Cue the plot twist: Epstein gets charged with sex trafficking of minors in 2019. The courtroom became a stage for a drama that could rival any Hollywood blockbuster. But, just as the plot thickened, Epstein was found dead in his jail cell. Suicide? Murder? The speculation became juicier than a tabloid headline. Conspiracy theories took center stage, with people questioning how a man with so many connections could meet such an untimely end behind bars. The case became a web of intrigue, scandal, and unanswered questions. Epstein's death left us with an unresolved cliffhanger, a real-life mystery that echoes through the corridors of power. The Jeffrey Epstein saga? It's a gripping tale of wealth, influence, and a finale that leaves us all wondering just how deep the rabbit hole goes in the world's most elite circles. Marianne Bachmeier. On March 6, 1981, 8 shots rang out in the court of the German city of Lübeck. A young woman, Marianne Bachmeier, shot at the accused at close range and could not miss. "He killed my daughter. I hope he's dead," she said. Why did Marianne Bachmeier decide to take justice into her own hands? When Marianne was 9 years old, she was raped by a neighbor. The parents did not want to take out this shame in public, so they gave their daughter money and sweets, buying her silence. The father took out his anger on the girl when he was in a bad mood, and the mother did nothing to protect her child from humiliation. At the age of 16, Marianne gave birth to her first daughter, Christina. She was given up for adoption. At the age of 18, Marianne was expecting a child again. Shortly before giving birth, the girl was raped. The case even went to court, but the judge decided that a pregnant woman at an impressive period of pregnancy provoked the criminal herself, and he was given only a suspended sentence. Having given birth to her second daughter, Marianne gave her up for adoption. At the age of 23, Marianne gave birth to her third daughter. Due to complications during childbirth, she would not have been able to have more children. Bachmeier decided to raise her daughter on her own. Mother and daughter lived very well. Marianne owned a beer bar in Lübeck, although it was not easy to combine this kind of work with maternal duties. On May 5, 1980, a 7-year-old girl had an argument with her mother and did not go to school. On the way to visit his classmate, the baby was invited to visit by a neighbor, 35-year-old butcher Klaus Grabowski. This man has already served time in prison for sexually abusing 2 underage girls. He raped Anna Bachmeier, and to hide the traces of the crime, strangled the child with his fiancée's tights. Investigators later learned that Grabowski kept Anna in his house for several hours before hiding her body in a cardboard box and leaving it on the shore of a nearby canal. It is unclear what he was counting on, telling his fiancée about what he had done. The woman immediately called the police and Grabowski was arrested. He confessed to the murder, but denied that he had abused a child. However, the court will later consider this fact proven. The criminal said that Anna, a 7-year-old girl, tried to seduce him, and for refusing, threatened to tell her mother that he molested her, and demanded money. The trial started in March 1981. Marianne attended 2 meetings. With horror, she listened to the arguments of the defense lawyers, believed that he was in a state of serious emotional distress, so he could not be held responsible for his actions. The accused himself made faces and insulted the mother of the deceased, repeating that the 7-year-old child seduced him. On March 6, having come to the next meeting, as soon as it began, Marianne took a pistol out of her purse and discharged the entire clip into her daughter's killer. 7 bullets out of 8 hit the target. She later admitted that she wanted to silence Grabowski in any way. Jonathan Luna. In December 2003, the legal world was rocked by the puzzling demise of Jonathan Luna, an assistant U.S. attorney whose lifeless body was discovered under suspicious circumstances. Luna was deeply involved in prosecuting drug dealers and was known for his dedication to justice. However, the circumstances surrounding his death remain shrouded in mystery, leaving more questions than answers. Luna was found stabbed multiple times and drowned in a creek in Pennsylvania, raising eyebrows and prompting a thorough investigation. The details of the case are perplexing. His car was discovered miles away from the crime scene, and his credit card was used in several locations after his death. Was it a botched robbery, a targeted attack, or something more sinister? As the investigation unfolded, numerous theories emerged. Some suggested Luna might have taken his own life, while others believed he was the victim of foul play. The lack of a clear motive and the peculiar circumstances surrounding the case have led to numerous conspiracy theories and speculations. Despite the passage of time, the mystery of Jonathan Luna's death remains unsolved. His tragic end has become a cautionary tale within legal circles, reminding everyone of the uncertainties that can surround even those dedicated to upholding justice. The case of Jonathan Luna continues to captivate the public's interest, with lingering questions about the circumstances leading to his untimely demise.